Hello, this is Eli coming to you live from the Jew News headquarters. In this segment, we'll talk about Jewish food and why Jews eat it. On every Jewish holiday, there's a Jewish food to go with it, every single one of them. One example is that on Shabbat, we eat challah.
Challah is a traditional Jewish bread eaten on Shabbat and Jewish holidays, except Passover when leavened bread is not allowed. On Shabbat, every Jew is commanded to eat 3 meals, 1 on Friday night and 2 on Saturday. On Rosh Hashanah, the Jewish New Year, raisins are added to the dough and challah is braided into a special crown shape, representing God's crown. The name refers to a small piece of dough which is reserved and baked separately. This is burned and thrown away after a special prayer is said. This represents the destruction of the Jewish temple.
Thanks, Robert. Now I'm standing in front of matzah. Matzah is a flatbread eaten on the Jewish holiday of Passover. Passover and matzah is a match made in heaven. The Torah says, in the first month, on the 14th day in the evening, you shall eat matzah, and for 7 days leaven shall not be found in your houses. A leavening agent is any one of a number of substances used in doughs and batters that causes a foaming action, which lightens and softens the finished product, such as yeast, baking powder, and baking soda. A Jew has an active obligation to eat matzah during Passover and cannot eat or possess any foods with a leavening agent. This is because the story of Passover tells us that when the Israelites were finally escaping from slavery in Egypt, they did not have time for their bread to rise and they had to eat it as a flat bread. So today, we do the same to remind us of the beginning of our freedom. Now to Eli with hamantaschens.
Thank you, Aaron. A hamantaschen is a triangular filled pastry which is traditionally served on the festival of Purim. The word hamantaschen is derived from 2 German words, Mann, which is poppy seed, and Taschen, which is pockets. A Mahntaschen is a German for poppy seed pockets and was a popular German pastry. Hamantaschen means Haman's pockets and became a popular Purim pastry. The tradition to eat hamantaschens on Purim began in Europe. The most popular explanation for why Jews eat this 3-cornered pastry on Purim is that Haman, the evil villain who tried to destroy the Jews of Persia, wore a 3-cornered hat. Eating an image of Haman's hat is a way to symbolically destroy his memory.
Hello, and my name is Emma. Welcome to Good Morning Judaism. Today's topic is Jewish symbols. One very important Jewish symbol that is commonly worn is the talit. Someone who has just converted to Judaism, or a child that has come of bar or bat mitzvah age, wears a talit for the first time at their bar or bat mitzvah. Now on to another topic, the Star of David. Also known as the Mogen David, this symbol has been worn by Jews for many years. You may have also seen it on the Israeli flag. Now recognized as the symbol of Jewish identity, or Judaism, the Star of David was shown on shield during the medieval period. For this reason, the Star of David is also known as the Shield of David, which is mentioned in the Jewish prayer book, the Siddur. So, have you learned something today? I hope so. Thank you, and this was Emma with Good Morning Judaism.
Well, howdy there. You see this hat here? Well, I only wear this here hat when I'm wrangling cows. But the rest of the time, I'm wearing this yarmulke. Do you know what a yarmulke is? No? Well, I'll tell you. The yarmulke, kippah in Hebrew, is the very symbol of Jewish identity. You see, the yarmulke is a reminder to all us Jews that there is a higher being above us.
Today's guest, please welcome Rabbi Hannah. Woo!
Hey, so how are you today, Rabbi Hannah?
I'm good, thanks for asking.
So I'm going to ask you a couple of questions if that's all right.
Sounds good.
Okay, so do the Jewish people consider the Torah a source of history?
Actually, yeah, they consider it their most important source of Jewish history.
And what does the Torah say about the purpose of the Jewish people?
It shows where we find humanity's purpose and the purpose of the Jewish people, which is to be partners with God.
It's very interesting. It's cool. Well, thank you for coming on, Rabbi Hannah.
Thank you for having me.
And now Rabbi Hannah here is going to take some phone calls. Caller number 1, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
What's your name, please?
My name is Aaron.
Hi, Aaron. What's your question?
I was wondering, can you explain how the Torah fits into other components of Judaism?
Sure. It's like a triangle. People at the top and then Torah and land in the bottom corners. It's dependent on Torah for its continuity.
Thank you.
No problem.
So, caller number 2, are you there?
Yes, I am.
What's your name?
My name's Rebecca, and I have a question for Rabbi Hannah.
Hi, Rebecca. What's your question?
Okay, what important things does the Torah contain?
Well, it contains history basis for all Jewish law and celebrations. It's the source for creating ongoing Jewish community.
That's so cool. Thanks.
No problem.
And now we are going to poll someone from the audience. If they answer the trivia question correctly, they will get a year's supply of bagels. So, here's your question. At what times do we read out of the Torah?
We read from it every week to make sure we never forget its stories and importance.
That is correct.
That's what I want to know.
Now you have won a year's supply of bagels. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time, but before we go, please welcome the Maccabees to play us out.
I put my lockers in the air sometimes, saying hey, oh, spin the dreidel. Just wanna celebrate for all 8 nights.
As we have learned, many Jewish holidays boast special and scrumptious food, prepared for a particular historical or symbolic reason. We hope you have enjoyed our segment on Jewish foods. We will see you next time on the Jew News.
Where would you be if you left me? Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus 2. Numbers, Deuteronomy. Woo, woo, woo. Nothing on the Torah. You need any more? I'm the Torah, I'm the Torah, I'm straight out of keys. Where would you be if you didn't have me? Word. Fresh word.
This Justin! A giant vodka is attacking the city.